let this be.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Follow me on Instagram at Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. And wherever you get your podcast, you can find your man, Captain Will. You're not rocking with the best. For the new folks out there, you're not rocking with the best. And since you are rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We are breaking down the big matchup with South Carolina women's basketball team, the three-time national champions versus the Texas Longhorns. This is going down like this is what it's all about. This is why we watch, women's basketball. This is why we are so enthralled with the sport. I'm just overjoyed. I'm losing my mind. I just can't wait for the matchup. I can't wait for the ball to tip off. I can't wait for everything to happen. I just can't wait. This is why, you talking about two. You talking about the number one ranked team in net ranking, which is the Texas Longhorns, and you talking about the number two ranked team in net rankings, the South Carolina women's basketball team. This is why you watch basketball. This is why you watch basketball. You got to get everything ready. Get your mind focused. I know NFL playoffs going on and college football playoffs, but this right here for Gamecock fans, for women's basketball fans, this is what it's talking about right here. Okay, you can't miss it. I don't give a damn who playing on Sunday while Carolina's playing. I don't care. I don't care about the Super Bowl. It don't matter to me. Watch it in the Super Bowl. So it don't matter to me. This is the game of the weekend. It is. It's going down. It's going down. The anticipation for this basketball game is going to be the largest until we play them again in Texas. Real talk. We got Texas twice. We got every other team in the SEC one time, and we got Texas twice. But we still got, we about to start that stretch. About to start that stretch of 5 straight games of top 20 talent. It is going down for the South Carolina women's basketball team. And Texas, ladies and gentlemen, don't sell Texas short by any means. Don't just think that Texas is just another opponent. You don't think they're going to roll over and lay down and play dead. Oh, hell no. Texas is coming to South Carolina, coming to Columbia, South Carolina, coming to Kakalaki to beat us. They are ready to stop that winning streak. They are ready to stop that winning streak of 65 straight home games. They are ready to stop the 43 straight regular season SEC wins. They are ready, and they can do it. This is the best basketball team that we played all year. Make no mistake about it. This is a team that could win the national championship. They only lost one game, and that loss was against Notre Dame, and Notre Dame is currently ranked 7th in the net ranking. They lost to Notre Dame in overtime. Notre Dame in overtime by 10 points. Now, we only lost one game as well. We lost to UCLA, who's currently number 4 in the net ranking, okay? And we lost to UCLA by 15 points. This is it, man. This is it. I'm so hyped. I am so hyped about this basketball game. And this is the thing about Texas. Oh, Texas got some swagger. Texas got some swagger. Y'all saw the interviews. Y'all saw some of these interviews. If you haven't seen the interviews that some of the Texas players are giving out, they are very confident because they have a stacked squad as well. They do. They play very similar. They play 10 players. They play 10 players that average 14.9 minutes a game or more. So they're going to be using their depth as well. I can't wait to see it. Depth against depth, 5-star talent against 5-star talent. Ooh, this is going to be on. This is going to be on right here. Now, South Carolina has been known for their defense for quite some time. Been known for the defense for quite some time. Now, Texas got a hell of a defense as well. But Carolina has always stood with 10 toes deep with their defense. And defensive rating currently is 15th in the country. 15th in the country in defensive rating. And that's with the 3rd overall strength of schedule. the defensive rebounding percentage for this South Carolina team ain't what I want it to be. It's 78th. We not a sensational defensive rebounding team. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. We're getting better. Attention to detail. I saw an interview about Dawn Staley. Dawn Staley was giving out. She was talking about, the rebound and the boxing out and things like that. You watch the basketball games. We sometimes, I ain't gonna say lackluster, but we're not as aggressive with these defensive rebounds. We just ain't. Steal percentage with 47th in the country. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't look at steals per game. I look at the steals percentage. How many steals you get versus the number of possessions the opponent get. Okay, not the overall steals. Field goal percentage allowed, we're 12th in the country. That's Carolina basketball. It will be difficult for Texas to score the basketball. This will be the best defense that Texas has played all season long. All season long. This is the best defense they played. 2-point percentage allowed. That is a key stat. 2-point percentage allowed by the South Carolina women's basketball team. This might be the stat of the game. Real talk. This stat right here might be the stat of the game. So wait for it. 2-point percentage allowed. South Carolina is number 3 overall. Number 3 in the country in terms of 2-point percentage allowed. And I say that is a very important stat because Texas don't shoot the 3-ball well. Texas is around 200 and something, 250 in terms of 3-point percentage. They don't shoot the 3-ball well, but they get a lot of mid-range shots. They get layups. They get whatever way you want to say is a 2-point basket for an opponent. That's what Texas does. So their 2-point percentage offense against our amazing 2-point percentage defense is the matchup that you have to talk about in terms of team matchup to matchup, not individual players. We'll talk about the individual player matchup in a video in a little bit. Okay, but right now we're just talking about the matchups team-wise. And I love it. Block percentage, we're like at 12% in terms of, we're 12th, I should say, 12th in block percentage. That is great. We had 9 block shots last basketball game, which is terrific, especially with Ashlyn Watkins herself not playing. 3-point percentage allowed, we're 228th. We actually improved. I want to say we was 253rd last time out. And Texas A&M shot by 15%. So obviously 3-point percentage allowed is going to increase. Our offensive firepower, we have y'all, you see Tessa Johnson, you see Tina Powell, you see Joyce Edwards, you see MiLaysia Fulwiley. I could get on and on. Chloe Kitts. I mean, so many different players who can put the ball in the hoop. Sania Feagin. Offensive rating is 7th in the country. 7th in the country, and we have the offensive rebounding percentage of 9th in the country. Rebounding percentage of 9th in the country. We're going to get some offensive rebounds. But having a offensive rating of 7th and a defensive rating of, top 17, that is Carolina basketball. That's Carolina basketball. Field goal percentage, we're shooting about 17th in the country. That's great. That's top level. 2-point percentage, 41st in the country. 3-point percentage, with 39th in the country. Very consistent on both ends, 2-point percentage and 3-point percentage. Free throw percentage, we're 53rd in the country at 75.4%. We are better than ever in the history of shooting the free throw from the free throw line, I believe, ever. For sure, since I've been watching South Carolina women's basketball. This is terrific. Turnovers. We don't turn the ball over. We're 8th in the country in regards to turnovers. And our assist to turnover ratio is 9th in the country. 2 key stats for this basketball game, because Texas is going to push the pace. They play at a quicker pace than we do. Their pace of play is about 37th, and we're like 164. So it's going to be more possessions. It's also going to give us more opportunities to steal the basketball or to draw turnovers on them. But it's not a game where we can give possessions back to Texas. Okay, this is a game that we have to take care of the ball, and we have to make the most. I'm going to be looking at the assist to turnover ratio quarter by quarter. If we come out of the game and we have an assist to turnover ratio of about 1.5, 1.6 to 1, odds are offensively we did very well. If it's even, we probably lost the game. Now the kind of punch to what we're going to be, giving to Texas is Texas is going to throw a left hook at us too. And I talked about our offensive rating being 7. Texas overall offensive rating is number 1. They have the best offensive rating in the country right now. I discussed about how good their, or I should say our offensive rebounding percentage was 7. Well, Texas is number 1 in offensive rebound percentage. Field goal percentage for Texas offensively is 6th. 2-point percentage is 21st. The numbers is unreal for Texas offensively. Statistically being, their offense is better than our offense. Statistically being, they match up well. Statistically being, their offense is better than our defense. There has not been many times over the last 5 to 7 years where an opponent's offense was better than South Carolina's defense. This is why I say Texas is a really good basketball team. Their strength goes against our strength, and their strength is a little better. Now, they shooting 192nd from the three-point line. I got it. I understand. They're 51st in free throw percentage. That's good. They're 27th in turnovers. That's good. And the assist turnover ratio is 14. That's really good. Line by line, if you put our offense versus their offense is better. Almost by every single metric. They are. And that the challenge for this South Carolina women's basketball team, the challenge for players like Chloe and Joyce and Feagin and our perimeter players, on defense is really to step up and face that challenge head on. Because Texas is going to bring it. And defensively, straight up, defensively, their defense is better than ours. They are. Defensive rating, they 5th. They 5th in defensive rating. They're 43rd in terms of defensive rebound percentage. That's better than us. Their steal percentage is 13th, and their block percentage is 7th. Both of those are better than us. This is a game that I'm nervous. I'm really nervous about this game right here, because what we really good at, they a little bit better. Overall, they're a little bit better. And field goal percentage allowed, they're 47th. The 2-point percentage allowed, they're 48th. The 3-point percentage allowed, they're 50th. They're a little bit better. I see the line. The line is about 10, 11 points. I'll make my prediction tomorrow. But I'm telling you right now, I'm nervous about this basketball game against Texas. I love that we're playing at home. I love that. But they got some players on this basketball team who are wonderful. You're talking about Rory Harmon, special point guard. Madison Booker. She went to the lab with a pen in the pad, dropped some weight, gained some muscle, and she looks phenomenal. She was a sensational freshman this year. Now she's a super sophomore. She's doing work. Those two players are going to give Carolina problems. Because Madison Booker can score the basketball. Rory Harmon can score the basketball. But not only can Rory Harmon score the basketball, she can also deliver those assists. They got two super freshmen, two of which who I wanted on his basketball team. Jordan Lee, who's been playing great basketball, and Justice Carlton, who's been playing really good as well. Shea Holly. I can go on and on. And again, I'm gonna do a video just breaking down the individual matchups and how they girls match up with our girls in those key position types. But this is a game where you really got to pay attention to detail. This is a game that there's nothing out there, no distraction, no. This is where you have to be ready and locked in. Because if we are not locked in and ready for this basketball game, it's going to be some sad folks. Because both of those winning streaks will be exhausted. My key stat for this game is our 2-point percentage allowed defense. We need a tremendous defensive effort against this basketball team so we can beat them and go on to the next challenge. Team-wise, Texas has the potential to disrupt a lot of things that we do well. And I love the competition of a team like Texas coming in to Columbia, South Carolina. I love it. I'm all about competition. This is SEC where you got a ton of teams. Right now, I think in the bracketology, SEC has 10 teams that are projected to go to the NCAA tournament. That's so great. That's so great. The SEC got 10 teams projected, and I want to say the Big Ten got 13 teams projected to go to the NCAA tournament. So Carolina, if starting today, would play, 8 other teams, 9 other teams in the SEC that's going to be in the tournament. But the same thing applies for a team like Texas and LSU. They're going to be doing the same thing. But this is where you knuckle up. This is where you knuckle up and get it ready. This is where you take your earrings off and you get ready. This is where you get that Vaseline put on your face and then let's do this. This is what's going down. Ladies, it's going down. Sunday at 1:00 p.m. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure that you subscribe. The Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will, so I continue to bring that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go.